So good morning. It's early. Not super early. The sun's been up for a few minutes, but it's early enough. I wanted to come back down and look at where I had plowed the starter beds for spring. Let's take a look. Trying to keep the sunshine out of the lens. All right, that's enough of me. Here, let's look around. So, didn't quite get all the way this way I wanted. This is the nice, this is as long as I wanted it. Ran into a bush there. Don't know what my problem was there. So, but here's the program. We've got a 2-foot-ish walkway in between each row that we can mow quite easily. And the trenches, we're going to call them trenches because you know that's kind of what they are. The trenches on either side of the beds, this is the theory. We'll see what it looks like in practice. The trenches on either side of the bed will help capture and sink water. Again, I'm not calling them swales. They're not on contour. But as you can see, I believe, is it? Yes. We have a wee little bit of frost out here. Wee little bit of frost around the edges. Second week of October here in southern central Appalachia. And we've got a little bit of frost. As I had mentioned previously, the plan, see, look at the steam coming out of there. The plan is to cover these beds with organic matter. That will compost over winter and just help feed the ground. See if we can get some more soil here instead of dirt. So these walkways will serve two purposes. It'll keep us from walking on the beds, compacting the soil, and the trenches we're going to be filled with wood chips so that you don't have a ditch to walk in. And the wood chips will also help hold moisture for the plants, and everything will be very deeply mulched. I'm saying probably 6 inches of compost on top of all of this. So, and then we'll start planting in it. Organic matter early on. I don't have but very few wood chips right now. Chip drop is not working for me. We just had the sort of the glancing blow of Hurricane Helene. Power was out for 3 or 4 days. The tree trucks running up and down the highway, and received no chips from chip drop. I'm probably if I'm going to have wood chips, I'm going to have to buy them in. Or, I don't know, we'll work out. I'm going to maybe contact some of the local tree companies and see if I can make some arrangements with them. But in the meantime, I've got a lot of organic matter here. It's just laying on the ground. It needs to be picked up and cut and picked up and put on the beds. So that's today's program. As soon as it dries up a little bit, we're gonna get the bush hog. Now, here's the thing. I call it a bush hog. It's about everybody else I've heard talk about them calls them a brush hog. But it's the same thing. It's a mower that goes on the back of your PTO on the 3-point hitch on your PTO on the 3-point hitch on the back of your tractor. But if I say, bush hog, that's what I've been calling the bush hog since before I was born. So that's what I'm gonna call it. If you have a different way of saying it, that's fine. This is the way I say it. So we're gonna bring the bush hog out here after a while and mow some grass, and then rake it up and put it on these beds. Plastic, that's next on the agenda this morning, is to find the plastic. So let's go do that. So we're in the garage area here. This space will become a workshop for the farm as soon as I can get some additional storage on site. But right now, this is kind of where everything goes. So, yeah. Okay. Bella's got a stick. A piece of walnut. She likes that stick. I know some of y'all are going, big dummy, do it this way. Put it in the comments. I'd love to know a better way of doing this. I know that's loud right there too. So, kind of revisit the program here. We're going to tarp each of these individual 3 beds after we pile a bunch of organic material like this on top of it. A lot of it. I'm gonna try and put it about 6 or 8 inches deep on top of these. And I don't necessarily want to roll them in or till it or anything right now. I just want to get stuff under there so it can be nature can start working on it. Yeah. So I believe it's still a little bit damp. It's about there. I think another hour and I can start mowing that, and then I want to rake it. I want to rake it pretty quick. I don't want it to just sit and dry out. I'd like to get it while it's still juicy, if you will. So try this. Try that. Oh, yeah. Much better. So here's where we're at so far. It's lunchtime, so we've got these beds. This bed here is about half covered in grass. We may actually come back and put another. Once I get all the way down, we'll see how much I've got. That's not too bad. Then we've got this one and that one to do. And then get those covered in plastic for the winter. Not to be, don't open till spring, you know. Yeah. Keep on trucking.